Alright, looks like we got people filling in now. I'll wait and see if anyone else shows up, but for those of you already here, welcome. This is my Resident Evil HD speedrun tutorial. I'm basically going to give a rundown of how this speedrun works.
Here. I'm watching on TV, so I might not message a lot.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So I've got this route pretty well down. I'm going to use a lot of safety strats in order to ensure that this run goes well. And like Jordan said, he's considering doing this as well. So this is a good baseline to use if you're considering doing a run yourself. So I hope everyone enjoyed Jay Shaw's run. It was entertaining. And now we're gonna do some old school Resident Evil.
Martin is watching too.
Oh, no pressure whatsoever.
I'm excited. Emoji smiling face with smiling eyes.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and get it. Let's just go ahead and get it underway. And we're going to learn why Barry is afraid of mansions, in fact. Because this is actually where Barry got his start. And I didn't expect totally free. Upload your save data. What? That was weird.
That's pretty funny.
You're pretty funny. That's never happened before. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it.
Resident Evil.
Now, for this, I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can. It's gonna go pretty fast. We're gonna do like climbing a mountain, otherwise known as mountain climber, normal. And we're gonna choose Jill Valentine, simply because she has more inventory space. With Chris only has 6 slots of inventory space, whereas Jill has 8. So we can play around a lot more. That, and she also has the lockpick as a standard item, and that will be very useful. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we've got 4 cutscenes we're going to have to go through. So just from here, just spam the start button. And let us enter the survival horror. What is going on here? So
Let's go.
we're going to go ahead and get thrown into the dining room. We got another cutscene. So we're going to immediately go to our left, down to the other end of this dining room. We got another cutscene. Turn around and go to this door. And we're going to have to sit through every single one of these. Turn to your left, turn, and exit here. We're going to get another cutscene. Turn around, and exit the door we just came through. It's going to go really fast. Basically what happened is one of our buds there got eaten by a zombie. And instead of actually fighting it, we just let Barry take care of it. So now that zombie's dead, so we're gonna go back to the main foyer. And our friend is over there. We're not gonna worry about him right now. We're gonna go back to the foyer and report to Wesker, because Wesker is leading this operation. Nobody's here, so we gotta look around. Now, I'm not sure what the parameters are of this, but all I do is I go up the stairs, wait till the camera changes, then I turn back around and go
Emily
down.
says hi.
Hello, I hope you enjoy the stream. We're gonna go back to start. Bear's gonna give us the lockpick, another cutscene, and we are on our way. We're gonna go back to the dining room. Like I said, I'm gonna explain as best I can. It's gonna go really fast. I don't worry about picking up the ink ribbon. We're only going to save once in this entire playthrough. So we're going to re-enter the room we were just in. Turn down the corridor. There's no zombie, so no worries. We're going to go through the far door. And we're going to enter the crow hallway, and we're going to learn why it's called the crow hallway here shortly. Not immediately right now, but here in a little while. So you're going to turn the corner, and there's a handgun magazine here on the table. We're going to pick that up. And you don't have to pick these up, but I pick up these 2 green herbs for safety, because anything can happen. You can use one of them or both of them, it doesn't really matter. Then turn around, we're going to go up the stairs. Through the door. And we're going to enter the second part of the crow hallway. We're going to turn to our left, turn to our right. There's a zombie here. Let's hope we juke him. We do. Go down this hallway. We're going to pick up this arrow sticking out of this statue here. Tutorials, who cares? We got another zombie. Oh, come on. Come on. And that's why I picked up the green herbs. So just push him out of the way. That's fine. Now we're up at the dining room balcony. Turn to your left. There's a dagger here. Now this is an emergency evade item, or what's otherwise known as a defensive item. Defensive items are incredibly useful. They are basically a get-out-of-zombie-grab free card. So I don't know what the buttons to use. I just spam buttons, and the character automatically uses them. And they basically let you get out of zombie grab. But now that we have the arrow, we're going to go to the graveyard. So just from the main room, we're going to enter this back door. And I'm going to check my health. I'm at yellow caution, so I'm going to use it here. Go downstairs. There's another zombie waiting for me here at the bottom. I'm going to try to juke him. He's fine. So we're going to go down all the way here to the end. Now we're going to enter inventory. We're going to examine the arrow. Arrowhead can be removed. We're going to use the arrowhead. Sticks here in the slot, and that will allow us access to the crypt. So we're going to go down to the crypt. And it's a bit of a trip. Turn the corner here, into the back. We're going to pick up the Book of Curses. We're going to examine the Book of Curses, and on the back is our first of 4 keys. We'll remove it. This is the sword key. This will allow us to access more rooms in the mansion. Book of Curses opens, let us know some lore. It's a speedrun, we don't care about lore. So we're going to turn around, we're going to exit the crypt for now. Now, usually there's a zombie waiting for us here at the top. If we do, I'll take care of him, but usually what you can do is just go to your left or... Oh, maybe not. That's why we have the defensive items. And it doesn't matter, by the time we get back to the graveyard, those zombies will be gone, so don't even worry about killing them. We're going to go back to the main room, and now with the sword key in tow, we're going to go get 2 more items. Those items are the dog whistle and the lighter. So we're going to take this path and enter this first door. And you can examine the key, and on the back side is the emblem. I just know what they are by heart, so that's why I'll just call them what they are. We've got another zombie here. Maybe I can... Nope, I got grabbed. That's fine. Throw him off. Ooh, I'm a yellow caution. Or I'm an orange caution. There should be... Man, I am just not doing very well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to enter this far door. That's the U-shaped hallway that they like to call it. You just go around to the far end. And dog whistle is right here. And a memo, we don't care. Turn around. The lighter is on this desk. We got these. Exit this door. Immediately there's going to be a zombie to our right and another one in front of us, but there's going to be a stairway to our left. We're going to go down this stairway. There's going to be another zombie here at the bottom, but he's pretty easy to avoid. He's going to lunge. We're going to enter our first safe room. So, all in all, that didn't go as well as I'd like, but it is what it is. So, we're going to deposit the handgun magazine, and the survival knife. I'm going to pull out the first aid spray for safety. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Now, you may notice that I am now defenseless, but that's fine because we're about to fix that. So, we're going to exit the safe room. We're going to juke this zombie again. Now we're going to go down this hallway. Doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through. That's fine. You can only use this door twice before the doorknob breaks, but that's fine. With this route, we're only ever going to use it twice. And then later on in the game, Barry will fix that door. So, for all intents and purposes, that door is fine. So we're going to go through these double doors. First, well, if I can orient myself right. First door on the right. It's elusive. It's pretty easy to pass. Go through this little middle hallway into the far door. There's a dagger here on the table. We'll pick that up. Come over to the far end here. We're going to pick up the shotgun. And those hooks raised up. Oh no. I sure hope nothing bad happens, you guys. We're going to exit this room. But, oh, joke's on me. The ceiling's coming down, so we're going to check the door. Door's not going to open. Door's not going to open.
Oh, God.
Skip a cutscene. Long story short, Barry was outside the whole time. He heard our plight, and he has now saved us. So, we just got the shotgun scot-free. So, with that in tow, we're now going to go around this end. We're going to go through this first door here. And this is a bathroom. We're going to come over here to the tub, full of dirty water, remove the plug. Cutscene. Basically, there was a zombie. Doesn't been serviced. There was a zombie in the tub. There was a zombie in the tub. Scared Jill. She smashed its head in with her foot. She got sick and threw up. But the point is, there was another dagger in that tub, and that's why we went in there and got it. We're going to come over here to this far door. Use the lockpick. Lockpick's incredibly useful. That's why you take Jill. If you take Chris, he has to search for a bunch of old keys around the mansion. It's really time-consuming and pointless. We're going to swing around here. We're going to grab this chemical to use on plants, which is just herbicide. We're going to use that later. And we're done with this room. And now we're about to enter the dog hallway, which we're going to figure out why it's called that here very shortly. So strap in, and it's about to get really fun. And hopefully I don't mess this up. So just run. There we go. Dogs are going to break through the window. Just try to serpentine as best you can. The dogs will never touch you. Except for there. You know, don't worry about it. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Use the mansion key, and we're done with the dog hallway. We'll never be there again, so don't worry about it. Now we're in the art room. Goodbye, art room. We'll never be here again. Go through the double doors. We'll be back at the main foyer. We're going to get another cutscene. Barry's going to give us some acid shells. That's all well and good. Another cutscene. And now, with the dog whistle and ladder in tow, we are going to fight the dog. So we will go back to the dining room balcony. Like I said, it's a lot of information. I'm trying to keep up as best I can. So we're going to go back to where we were before, but there was another door on the opposite end of that door. Sword key will unlock that. Come over here, enter this first door. Lockpick will unlock that. Excuse me. So there's some green herbs on planter there. That's fine. I can use this if I need it. I'm going to equip the shotgun. Oh, wait. And I'm going to use the dog whistle. Take aim. Here comes Doggo. One shot. Two shot. Grab the collar. Back through the door. Throw away the dog whistle. You're not going to need it anymore. Now we're going to round this corner here to the far window. There's a zombie. Maybe I'll be able to juke him. Nope. That's fine. That's what the dagger's for. I'm going to go through this door. We unlock it. We're going to... This is back to the crow hallway, the second half of the crow hallway. So we're just going to go left and straight, and then hang around. That guy's going to get up. Don't worry about it. And now we're in some odd kind of hallway, and that's not foreshadowing in any sense. All those spikes on it. There's a key here in this pedestal here. We're going to grab it. It's another mansion key. But, oh no! It was a trap! Now the walls are closing in, and there's going to be another suit of armor behind us blocking us. Oh no, guys. What are we going to do? Oh, wait a second. Examine the dog collar. We're going to press the switch. A little coin's going to pop out. Turn it around. It's an armor set. It's a fake armor key. So we're going to use it, and as far as the pedestal is concerned, it's the armor key. So, it's all well and good. And that's the end of that. Now, with the armor key in tow, we're going to get the grenade launcher. I know, right? It feels like this run's just started and we're already getting one of the best weapons in the game. It was a trap. It was absolutely a trap. So I'm going to take the long way around for safety, because that zombie that got up is what's called a Crimson Head, and they're basically zombies. They're basically 28 Days Later zombies. And here's why it's called the Crow Hallway, because some dingbat left the window open, and now there are crows in here. But that's why it's called the Crow Hallway. So we'll go through back here. Back into what I like to call the piano room hallway. Then we'll go back into the dining room. And we'll just make our way down through here, back into the main foyer. Go up the stairs, and now we will go to the right to the other doorway.
You playing on PC?
No, I'm playing on PS4. So we're gonna swing around here, and we're gonna go meet up with our good friend Forrest. Although it would be good, unfortunately he is dead. But we are going to relieve him as a grenade launcher, though. And then turn around here, and here on this bench here is another dagger. Pick that up. That's always useful. Then we'll go back, and now with the grenade launcher, we are going to check in on another one of our friends who is actually alive, and his name is Richard. I'm gonna check in with him and say hi. See how he's doing. And one thing I should stipulate is I'm not too concerned about the really advanced tech and time-saving strats for this. This is just more of a baseline tutorial to get the main route across. But anyway, we're gonna go down here, activate the cutscene. Long story short, Richard has been bitten and is poisoned, and we need to go get serum for it. So we're on a little bit of a time constraint, but it should be fine. I do take a little bit of safety, and I just go get the serum and come back, because I have to go back across anyway afterwards to get a couple more things, but we're just going to go straight across. We're going to go back to the dining room balcony. We're going to go back to the second door, not this first one, back to the dog balcony hallway. And that door's beeping and bopping, don't worry about it. We're gonna, instead of going that way, we're gonna hang down. And that zombie's gonna throw up, and it's gross. We're gonna enter this room. This is the medical supply room. So, first things first, we're gonna grab the serum. And we're going to do a little bit of inventory management. For now, we're going to drop off the grenade launcher and the acid rounds, and I believe we're done with the sword key. So now we're going to go back up. And that one zombie should have moved. But now I've got another one.
In the library tag.
In the room in the library. Library room. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Richard. We're gonna drop off the serum as fast as we can, because he is going to be of great importance to us later. First door on your right. Get another cutscene. He's all well and good. He's resting. So we're going to go back to the door at the end of the this hallway. And we're going to let Richard rest. First door on her right. And we want to take out that zombie as fast as we can. Before they grab you, they'll do a bit of a lunge. If you can shoot them during that lunge with the shotgun, you'll absolutely obliterate their head. So this is going to be a little finicky. This is the reason why we picked the ladder up. This one candlestick here. We are now done with the ladder. I'm not even kidding. So we go in here. There's a zombie in here. We're going to turn around, and we're going to do a little game of round robin with him. Going to lure him away from that little room there, because there's something in there that we need. And that should be enough. So we're going to go in here.
Best Resident Evil.
Grab the musical score. Oh, wait, wrong way. And we're done with this room. We'll never be here again. I don't know if I'd call this the best Resident. It's definitely a classic. It's nostalgic for me because I played it way back in the day. So anyway, now that we have the sheet music, we're going to go back to where the medical storage room was to grab a couple more things. Actually, I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna come back down here. I'm gonna come back to the dining room proper.
I'm ready for the RE4 remake.
Yeah, me too. A lot of us are. So we're going to come back down here to the end, to the fireplace. And this is called the emblem in this game, but I believe in the original game it was called the brass emblem. Let's see. Am I forgetting anything? I am. So this is kind of the long way around. It's kind of unavoidable because there's something else that I need. And it does involve a little bit of danger. Say hello to the crows again, everyone. Hello, crows. I hate you. Goodbye, crows. And now the Crimson Head's going to be waiting for us at the end of this corridor. So we'll just... Okay, that was excellent. Like, he's going to lunge at you as soon as you pass by. So that couldn't have gone better. So we're going to go back down to the medical supply room. Or maybe not. Maybe so. Oh yeah, we can drop the ladder off because we're done with it. And then we're going to continue down this hallway. There's going to be a zombie waiting for us. And you usually don't have to go for this item, but I use a lot of defensive items, so I'm going to go for it anyway. Open this door. There's a battery pack sitting here on this... Come on. Come on. There we go. So you have two separate defensive items.
Room.
The show crow room. I don't... That joke goes over my head. So, anyway, she has two defensive items, daggers and battery packs. She uses the battery packs for her taser. Conveniently, there's another battery pack sitting right here on this table. And then we're going to go down to the far end of this hallway. We're going to loop around. Or, Cheryl, wait, crow room. For crows. I think I got it. Come over here to this. We're going to use the insecticide, or the herbicide, sorry. Use it, and then we're going to use it, pump the water, we're going to turn it to the red side. And you see there's some tendrils of a big plant, and it does not like the herbicide, and it will die. Then we'll come to the opposite end of this room, and we will grab our first of 4 death masks that we'll need. So, if you turned the water pump to the green side, it would have sprayed the the herbicide on all those green herbs and killed those instead. Which, we're not going to use them anyway, but, you know, it's all well good. Come back down here. Zombies are going to break out of the windows. Don't worry about it. We're never going to be in here again. Come down the hallway to the far end. Unlock it. All well and good. Now we're going to go to the piano room. So, from here, turn left. There's a zombie. Aim. Aim up. And he did not get his head blown off, much to my disappointment. So he's possibly going to turn into a crimson head. Anyway, we're going to enter the piano room. Come down to the opposite end here. There's a shelf we need to push. Turn around, and we will grab the second half of the musical score. Combine these two to create the sheet music. Come back over here to the piano. And use the sheet music. Riveting, I know. So now we're going to come in here, grab the gold emblem. But, oh no, it's going to drop on us and trap us in. Whatever are we going to do, you guys? Oh, jeez, if only there was something I could use. Oh, wait. And that's the end of that, so we're going to go back into the dining room. Actually, I think he'll be gone by the time I come back. And yeah, zombies are knocking on that door, don't worry about it. Come back here, we're going to place the gold emblem. And now the grandfather clock opens. And there, you see there's a painting there to the left. Basically tells you what you need to do. All we need to do is make it 6 o'clock, so... It's a bit of a puzzle, whatever. You see the emblems and the colors. It's pretty fine. All you need to do, turn the large gear. You can turn it left twice or right twice, it doesn't matter. Just large gear, turn it twice. It's 6 o'clock, we're done. Big clap of thunder for dramatic effect. And that gives us the shield key. And now we will take the shield key, and we will render Richard usable. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that? I meant, we're gonna get some use out of Richard. Oh, I said it again. Anyway, we're gonna go do a thing with the said shield key. We're gonna come back to Richard. Pass by him, it's fine. It is what it is. And now we're going to go up these stairs to this very spoopy looking door. And that's the end of the shield key. It's literally only used for this door. We're going to turn, go down, and a giant snake! That's what Richard was built by. Cutscene, and we're going to immediately go down to the opposite end of this room and pick up our second death mask. And we're done with this room. The snake's name is Yawn, by the way. It's okay. Richard, I believe in you, man. You got this. We're gonna let Richard take care of the snake. Don't worry, guys. He'll be fine. No! I lied. He's not fine. So, anyway, we're gonna leave him to his untimely demise. And we're going to collect the other death masks. We're going to turn left here to avoid the zombie. There's a good chance he's going to break through this door, but even if he does, it's fine. Turn to our right, turn left, enter these double doors here on the left, and he did in fact break through the door, as you heard. And we are now in the armor room. We got another bit of a puzzle. I'm not necessarily sure how you figure this puzzle out, but basically what you do, push in the back right one, which has a halberd, push in this one, which has an axe. Now, if you do it the wrong way, it'll push some other ones out, so you kind of have to redo it, but if you do it right, like I'm doing, and push the shield one in, then Mr. Sword over there will push himself in, and we solve this puzzle, come to the middle pedestal. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Well, I'm disturbing it, bitch. Push the button, opens the thing up, and that will give us the jewelry box. We're going to go ahead and use the jewelry box, or examine it rather. There are two tear-shaped looking things. Just push both of these. And this is our third death mask. We're done with this room. We're going to go back to the safe room on this side, so we're just going to continue down the hallway.
Bug hash, Jack Miller Fox News.
Jank 'em. And we're going to use this far door. The reason I don't use the close door is because there's a zombie immediately blocking our path. So that's why I just swing around to use the far door. So same thing as before, just forward and staircase on your left. Zombies down here again. Pretty easy to juke. And now that's a message that someone left on the wall. It was Barry. He left us some goodies, which we absolutely need.
I watched too much avoiding the puddle on YouTube.
Ah, you're fine. So, you don't necessarily need this first aid spray. I pick it up anyway, because I'm bad at video games, but we absolutely need the incendiary shells, which I'm going to go ahead and put into the grenade launcher, and I'll do a little bit of finagling around. And no, we are not done with the shield key. Not shield key, armor key. I think we're good. My headset's bugging out a little bit. We're going to continue down here, and this will be the second time we use this door. It's fine. We're not going to use it again until we're back at the mansion, even if. So we're going to come down over here. There's a zombie here. Hopefully I get him the first try. Excellent. We're going to enter this door here on the left. And we are going to enter the infamous stained glass hallway. Another little puzzle here. Little buttons you can push down here. Just push this first one. This one will turn orange. Avoid these two. Swing around to the opposite edge. Push this third one here. And push the second one here. And if you see here at the end of the hallway, there's this little mural that will kind of give you a hint as to what it needs. She's wearing a green crown, a purple necklace, and an orange bracelet. Doesn't matter, no one cares. Here's our final death mask. And now that we have all 4 death masks, we're now going to fight the original Crimson Head.
You want to get a PS5?
Dude, I've been trying to get a PS5 for the longest time. I've tried on 4 separate occasions to get one, and I just cannot get one, so I'm just done trying to get one. It's not worth it to me. But anyway, if you just swing over here to the left, there's some shotgun shells. I'm gonna go ahead and
Walmart app.
preemptively. I've tried Walmart app. I'm done trying. Every single time I've tried it, I've been in the thing. I've had it in my cart, and then I lost it. So I'm done trying to get one. Anyway, so we're going to come back down here to the crypt. And now the order which you use these in, it's going to be eyes. And, oh, coffin's doing spoopy things. Eyes, nose, mouth. Oh man, I don't know about this, you guys. It's really scary. Nose is gonna be finicky. It's still gonna be finicky. Come on. And finally, mouth. So come over here to the coffin. Ooh, them feet. Well, door's gonna close behind us. Oh no! Crimson Head's gonna be all spooky stuff. And he's dead. And there's some extra shotgun shells over here. Those are always good. I'm gonna preemptively load those. And press the switch, and we will grab our first stone and metal object. And we are done with the crypt. We're gonna come back up here. Oh yeah, and by the way, when you come back here, if you hadn't already noticed, those zombies were gone. They actually, based on the game state, the zombies move around and do stuff. So yeah, those were pretty cool. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the stained glass hallway. And this hallway in particular is going to be very, very heavily used throughout our playthrough because it's just such a convenient shortcut for most of our playthrough. But now that we have the stone and metal object, we're going to continue straight, use this door. There's going to be a dog that shows up in this room, so we need to be a little bit quick about it. So just turn left, come down through to the end. There's going to be a little dealie where we can put the stone and metal object in. Turn around, go through the door, and we avoided the dog. Excellent. He's going to be gone by the time we come back. Excellent. More shotgun shells here. Turn around. Now you can't really see it from this angle, though you can kind of maybe see it sparkling. There's actually a battery pack on the opposite end of the shelf here. Or, now you can see it. Come on. There we go. Got the battery pack. And I'm going to use this first aid med, and I'm just going to grab this other first aid med. I just like having a healing item on me for safety. Just, it never hurts. Exit through here. Now we've got another little bit of a puzzle. Those signposts are important, but for sake of time, we're just gonna do this. You want this red weather vane facing west. That's gonna turn the statue in turn. Basically, there are things on the dogs that tell you where they are, and you have to figure that out with the signposts. And that's lazy and slow, and we hate it, so we're just going to do it the fast way. Blue weather vanes facing north. And that's the end of that puzzle. So just continue on down here to the end. And up. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to go ahead and unequip the shotgun. We don't need it right now. Now, this graveyard here would be where you get the Magnum. There's a little side adventure you can do to get the wind crest, and then you place it in one of the graves, and then the other grave opens up to get more crests, and you use those to get the Magnum. That's long. Don't worry about those noises. But anyway, we are going to get a Magnum. We're just not going to get that Magnum. We're going to get another Magnum a different way, which we'll find out here later. So, it's kind of a long, winding passage. Just keep going up. Now we're gonna go up to the cabin. Enter the cabin. Nice cozy little, not spooky cabin. You know, don't worry about it. Nice little bed, typewriter with stuff we don't need. We are done with the armor key. So we'll put that up. Come over here, drop down. Come to the end here, we're going to pick up the crank. And we're done with the cabin. And come up. and someone's home. So now we're kind of forced to do this. We get knocked out, and honestly, I don't know why she doesn't kill us right then and there. She kind of drags us into the front of the fireplace. Maybe she wants us to be comfortable before she kills us. I don't really know. But we get up, and we're forced to watch this cutscene, by the way. And here's Lisa. Now, I've heard that you can just swing to the right and avoid her, but she always tags me. Like right there. She always ends up tagging me. Just run past her. She can hit pretty hard too, which is why you want to try to be topped off. Just run right past her. So then... And we're done with the cabin for now. So just run all the way back down. And there's going to be a zombie here. Just kind of hug the left wall and go around the opposite end of this tree, and you feel... Oh wow, I actually ended up not aggroing him. Just continue your way down. All the way back to the tool shed. Back to the tool shed. Turn around. Not that way. And we're going to go through these double doors here at the end. And we're going to enter the courtyard. Here. Don't worry about that. That's Brad. He's a friend. Just warning us about stuff. Avoid the dogs as best you can. I didn't do that well about it. This is also your introduction to blue herbs, which counteract poison, which will become relevant here shortly. So anyway, we're going to come over here, swing around to this opposite side of the pool, to this pedestal. We're going to use the crank on the pedestal. It's going to drain the water. And we actually can skip that cutscene. Sound of a waterfall, that's not important right now. And we're going to traverse the little path to the opposite end. And we're just going to make our way. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Pretty straightforward. Down the elevator. More burbs. Avoid the burbs. Over to the opposite end. Go through the opposite gate. Keep running. Snakes. Snakes are a bad time. Just don't stop moving. And we have made our way to the residence. So, just to show you, there's some more blue herbs in case you got poisoned. But before we do anything, we're going to come down to the end of this hallway. No. We're going to go ahead and push this box. Push it once, twice, 3 times. Come around here to the side. And we're just going to push it flush against the wall. And you'll notice there are holes there. We're not in any danger of falling in, but there is another danger that's prevalent there that we want to avoid. But go ahead and enter these red double doors here at the end of the hall. And if you're a giant spider, don't worry about it. Or come down here to down the stairs. Some more shotgun shells here on the table. And we're coming over here to the bar, pick up the red book. And I go ahead and pick this up for safety. It's a first aid box. It's got a green and a blue in it. It's another chance to get anti-venom if you get poisoned. Oh, and see, there, I just got poisoned. Or maybe I'm in orange caution, I don't know. But anyway, we're never going to be in that room again. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just in orange caution. I'm going to go ahead and use that. That's fine. I'm going to enter this close door on our right. And this is another safe room. Grab the battery pack here on the counter. And I can't overstate how important these defensive items are. They make the run almost unfair with how versatile they are. We are going to drop the shotgun for now for the grenade launcher with the incendiary rounds loaded. And that's all we're going to need. Come back over here. We're going to traverse the boxes. You do not want to pass the naked hallway. You can, but you're going to end up paying for it. So just enter the opposite door. Now another rather long hallway. Just traverse it down. Down past that door. Over to this door. It's labeled 002. We're getting another cutscene. It's Barry. He's being kind of suspicious. Don't worry about it. Another cutscene. Don't worry about it. Immediately, there's a doorway. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a doorway on our right. We want to enter that as fast as possible. And then we're going to come over here as quick as we can. Grab the residence key. Turn around. Exit as fast as you can. If you're not fast enough, a zombie's going to break into the room and make it long and cumbersome and annoying. Anyway, exit this room, back into the main hallway. And the key that we picked up goes to the door on the opposite end of that safe room door we were in earlier. So we're going to make our way back. And the first half is a lot of backtracking, especially in the mansion. I forgot to mention while I was there. It's a lot of backtracking, but it's necessary backtracking. So, traverse the boxes again. Just swing over here, over to this opposite door. Throw the key away, we're done. Enter this room, and it's just going to be like that first room, the 002 room. There's going to be another door immediately to our right. We're going to enter it. I don't think there's as much of a time constraint here in this one as it is the other one, but it's going to be like that other room. And that sound was, there was a body hanging from a noose in that room. That was him dropping down, and he's going to become an issue. Or not. That zombie's going to get up. But it's fine. We're done with this room. We'll never be back here again. So yeah, grab the control room key, and now we are going back to room 002. Now there is a zombie here, and try to avoid him as best we can. And of course we don't avoid him, but that's why we have batteries. You got two bookshelves. Push this one as far back as you can, and then turn to the side. Push this one to the side as far as you can. It will reveal a ladder. We'll go down the ladder, and we will enter the aqua ring. Kind of spooky music. I kind of like it. This is just like a crate pushing puzzle. We have to make a path. Pretty straightforward. push the first one. No, 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 no. There we go. This third one takes. It's a little more tedious than the rest. Just push it flush against the wall. And then just push it on down. Path. There's a green herb here. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and top myself off. And we will enter the aqua ring proper. Now I advise you just hug this left wall and never deviate from it. Giant sharks, you know, casually, just, no, don't worry about it. They're gonna nip at you. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. Just do your best, keep moving, don't stop for whatever reason. They are faster than you. And that music, don't worry about it too much. They're closing in for like a one-hit kill attack, but as soon as you get to this door, you're good. Just enter the thank you. Got a little tense there. And there's a big shark. Name's Neptune. Don't worry about her. Yeah, I'm at yellow caution. Down this ladder. Now we got another bit of a puzzle coming. You can come over to this console. Error message displayed. Something was wrong. Went wrong, of course. Neptune doesn't like that button we push. And now broke the window.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure.
And now we're losing pressure, and
to achieve maximum safety.
the thing's about to break and drown us, so we kind of need to do some things. Come over to this console. Shelter's locked, release the safety. Swing around to this console. Control lever for the pressure shelter. Move it down.
Reaching 30%.
It's going to get stuck. Oil pressure lost. It was kind of hard to see, but you just over here at the far corner, first aid box, bunch of valves. I think with each playthrough it changes. Just try it until you get it. There we go.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
So now we have to go through it all over again.
Emergency drainage
So come over here,
system immediately.
release the safety for the pressure. Turn around. Come over here, activate the pressure shelter. And it should close this time. And that's done. Now we can drain the water. And that's the end of that. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this first aid case. I think it's a first aid med. I could be wrong. Or first aid spray, rather. I always call it first aid med. Oh, no, it's 2 green herbs. That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Just keep myself topped off. You never know. Come over to the far door. Turn over here to our left, over to the corner. There's another box of shotgun shells. Then we're gonna swing right around here to this set of double doors. And continue on down. Mind the shark.
I have the series exits pretty good.
There's not. I keep wanting to call her Nautilus, but her name's Neptune. Go thrust here, try to grab the thing. Oh, but Neptune's alive. She knocks the thing over, and you're gonna have to press right in front of her mouth, but we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna push this thing here, push it down. There's a lever here. Pull the lever, and Neptune is fried. And with a fried fish in our way, and with that system being fried and no electricity running through, we are free to come over here and grab the residence key. And we are done with the aqua ring. Mind the shark. If you get too close to it, he starts flailing around a lot more. Don't worry about it. Just don't touch him. Yeah, I've heard the Series X is pretty good. It's definitely the cheapest option right now, and they're actually available. Come down here to the opposite end, open the store. You know, as opposed to the PS5s, which are literally almost unobtainable. But, I don't know. Magnum rounds, don't worry about those. Like I said, we're not getting the Magnum. Or at least that Magnum, anyway. Go up the steps. Go up the ladder. Open the door, unlock the door. And we'll just make our way back to the ladder. Same zombie. Same thing. So we're going to exit this room. And now, with this key in tow, we're going to use this door. Throw away the key. Just come through here, don't stop moving. Come around. Mind the bees. Come over here to this guy, he's been stung to death. Grab the insecticide. Turn around and exit. And again, do not stop moving. Otherwise the bees will tag you. Just make your way to the exit. And now with the insecticide spray, we're going to come down to the end. We're going to pick this map up. And even in casual playthroughs, you don't want to pick this map up because there's a hole in the wall here. And we're just going to use the insecticide spray in the wall. And the beehive is right there. And the insecticide's going to take care of the bees for us. And if you inspect that hole while the bees are still alive, they go through and they end up populating the hallway. They're a nuisance to deal with, so just don't get the map until they're dead. But now with the bees dead, we can go around the corner to grab yet another residence key. And I bet you'll never guess what door it goes to. I'll give you a hint. So now, we're going to come over to this bookshelf, pull out the book, lore, who cares. Now we're going to use the red book that we picked up earlier, and now we've got a bit of a puzzle to solve. I think it's 2 and 4, or 1 and 4, 2 and 5. No, I'm wrong. That's fine. I know it's 3 and 7. And then 2 and 4. No. There's those. Oh, there we go. And that wardrobe's going to move over. Now, before you go in, equip the grenade launcher. And as soon as you enter this room, immediately run forward and up the stairs. This is Plant 42. It's gonna do stuff. It's gonna do a lot of gross stuff. Come over to the edge, aim, fire. You don't want to stop moving because it does a bunch of stuff. It's gonna close up on you like it just did there. Oh, okay. That actually worked. So now it's gonna go into phase 2. It's gonna get a bit more aggressive. Oh, wait, no. And I missed. That's fine, because that hit. Oh, really? Wow, that never happened before. Okay, so that changes things. It should be fine. I've got backups. But this is actually the first time that I've actually used 5 incendiary rounds. You're supposed to have at least 2 left at this point. Anyway, come down here, come to the fireplace. This is the helmet key. This is the final key for the mansion. So now we are done with the residence. Yeah, fine. Lonely red herb. I'm not gonna pick it up. Just come back out here. Continue over here. We're gonna get another cutscene. It's Wesker. He's growing suspicious of Barry, and also he was fighting a bug, which we just squished under our feet. But now that the plant's dead, we can move through the hallway unimpeded. See, because if you moved while the plant was alive, one of the tendrils would have reached up from the hallway and grabbed you, and that's why you didn't want to move through the hallway. Re-enter the save room. We're going to do some more inventory management. We're going to swap the incendiary rounds for the grenade shells. I think we're also going to grab the acid shells. We're going to re-pick up the shotgun. And our extra shells. And I think that's it. And I'm going to equip the shotgun. And we're going to make our way back to the mansion. And here I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to pick up a blue herb for safety. Another Brad cutscene. He's like, hey, you know, give me a sign if anyone's alive out there. Dangerous stuff. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to re-enter here. Burbs have been replaced with dogs. Just keep running. Nope, don't stop. Re-enter the elevator. Go back up. And this is why I picked up the blue herb. As we're going to get snakes. I'm not good at avoiding them. And I actually avoided them. That's funny. Every single playthrough I've done of this, I've always been tagged by a snake and poisoned. So that's actually really comical. Here, avoid the dogs as best as you can. Which I, of course... Wow, really? Little shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we're back to the tool shed. And just because Barry's such a nice guy, he's left us some more goodies. So we're going to pick up the battery pack. I'm going to pick up the first aid med. First aid spray. I'm going to go ahead and use one of them. And we're going to pick up the grenade shells. And we're going to combine these. And I'm not too sure what the maximum is that the grenade launcher can hold, but it can hold quite a few. So now we're gonna go through here. Dog's gone. Don't have to worry about it anymore. We'll go through here. And now we're going to be introduced to probably the most dangerous enemy in Resident Evil, the Hunters. Blast him. Oop. Blast him. He's done. Okay, I'm fine. So, most of the zombies, if not all of them, have been replaced with Hunters. And they are a very dangerous enemy. They can one-hit kill you if they so choose. So, the routing here is going to be a little bit more roundabout-ish because I want to avoid as many Hunter interactions as possible. So we're going to use the stained glass hallway, come back to the back side of the main foyer. I'm going to go ahead and use this blue herb because I didn't need it. And I'm going to reload my shotgun. Come down the stairs. We're going to use this single door here on our left. And the helmet key and the shield key are the only two keys we use in their entirety. The other keys go to places that we don't necessarily need to go to. So, just into this room, door at the end. Zombie, he's going to want to grab us, but, you know, we have problems with that. Take the dagger, and I might have to, oh no, I didn't want to go for the green herb, so we're going to have to... So we ended up having to tangle with him anyway. Come over here, grab the jewelry box. We're done with this room. That's fine. It's fine. That's why we grabbed the defensive items in the first place. So now we're done with this room. Now we're going to go back to the dog balcony hallway. So, back up the stairs. To our left. Into the dining room balcony. Now there's going to be two Hunters in this room. There's going to be one on our right and one on our left. We're going to go to the right. Aim, fire, move up, fire. Come on. Okay, that one took a few moves, but you're going to have to take at least one of them out. Preferably the right one. So, the left one is now of no consequence. I'm going to reload my shotgun. And we can avoid that Hunter, no problems. I need a caution, I'm fine. There's a green herb in the crow balcony hallway. We're going to enter this door here. Come over here. I'll flip the switch. And this is going to be a bit of a puzzle. Come over here. There's more grenade rounds. Combine these. And there's a dagger here at the far end. Pick that up. Push this little drawer here, flush with the wall. And now, so there's this eagle statue that follows our movements. And you see there's a bull bust up there with a glowing yellow eye. We want this eagle statue as far over here as possible, and if we follow this wall, the eagle won't follow us. So we're going to hop up here. We're going to come over to this deer bust with the red eye. We're going to take that out, and we get the red gemstone. The trick is, if the eagle's staring at one of the busts while we're over there, then it locks the gemstone in place and we can't get it. So we're going to combine the gem with the jewelry box, and some pieces pop out. And now we've got a bit of a puzzle to solve. But it's simple. Just, you kind of want to get the fittings a little tight because you kind of have to finagle with them a bit. Just, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just get them as tight as you can. Not that piece. Right here. Space for that one. Now see, I'm gonna have to move this one because I got a little bit too. I didn't give it enough space. I'll go ahead and place this one. Oop, there it is. And then this one should go right in. And we get the brooch. Examine the brooch. It turns into a key. We'll deal with that here in a second. We're done with this room. Now we're going to re-enter the crow hallway, and if you remember, there's a crimson head immediately to our left. We're hoping we can move and not get tagged by him, but we're probably going to get tagged. It is what it is. Keep moving. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was actually really bad. That was the worst that I've ever had to deal with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this first aid spray. I keep saying med. I might have to pause here because I really need to use the restroom. We're gonna come over this far into the door. I'm okay for now. I'm just gonna, hopefully it doesn't become an issue here too soon. Because I used that first aid spray, I'm gonna pick up these 2 green herbs for safety. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine them, and I'm going to equip a grenade launcher. Something breaks in, and it's Yawn! Richard did in fact not dispatch him, so we're going to have to do the job for him. We go down the ladder, Yawn's going to find his own way down. And it's a bit of a roundabout hallway, so you can kind of kite him as you need it. It's not that bad of a fight. And he's done. And he knocked something off on the opposite end of that library area. Or those bookshelves. Come over here. We're gonna find the last book, volume 2. Examine it. Come on, there we go. We are going to get the wolf emblem. Or the wolf medal, however you want to call it. Now there is a door. There is a double door in this library, but it's unusable, so we're going to have to take the ladder back up to get out. Okay, we should be fine. I'm going to have to do some inventory management, but that can wait until I get to where we're going to need to go. Go back to the crow hallway, and again I'm going to take the long way around because I want to avoid that crimson head mainly. I just don't want to deal with him. And this is the last time we'll be seeing these crows. Say goodbye. Good riddance. I hate you all. Come back to the dining room. And normally you would be up on the balcony You could just run to the right and back to the main foyer through there. That hunter up there, if you just beeline it right to the double doors, the hunter will never get you. So now we're going to go back out. Back out to the graveyard. Ring around. Over to the gate. Back through the stained glass hallway. And literally, this hallway is literally your best friend. It's just so much quicker. I'm going to re-equip the shotgun too. Come over here to this door, use the emblem key, go ahead and throw it out. Come over to the come over here to the desk, turn the lamp on. Shotgun shells here in the drawer. Turn around. We will get our metal object, though you will notice it is missing a stone ring. Grab the battery pack, we're done with this room. And now we're going to use this door. Now it won't say it because we're using the usable side of it, but Barry in fact did fix the opposite end. Hunter, blast him. Ooh, come on. Blast him. Run into the safe room. So those unfortunately are two hunters we are going to have to deal with. So for now, we are going to put up the wolf metal and the metal object. We don't need those. No, we're done with the item box. Thank you. Run down here. Blast him. Blast him. That hunter's done. Okay. Give me like 2 minutes. I have to use the restroom. And we're back. Sorry about that. I couldn't hold it any longer. So, I'm gonna pick up this green herb. Actually, I'm not gonna pick up the green herb, I'm good. And we're done with the helmet key. So, the way that the game sets up the healing items, you can effectively go through the game without really using any of them. There's so many of them around. So we've got another puzzle room. You push the statue through the door. As soon as you get it to right about here, the walls are going to start to close in. Don't worry about that. The statue will keep us from being crushed from the walls. Though we can still move the statue. So we're just going to move it to the very end. And now there's a movement that you need to get down pat before you do this. It's the 180 turn. If you just, like I'm using the PlayStation, if you hit square and back, you'll do a 180 turn. That movement is crucial for this next movement. So you come over here, there's a button. Push it, immediately turn around. The wall's going to come back to us. Go to the middle, veer to the left of the statue, and or to the right of the statue and push it left. All you need to do is get it onto that little black square at the floor. You don't actually need to push the statue in. The statue will move itself in. And that's that puzzle. Come over here. There's a dagger. We like defensive items. Off the opposite end, there's a hole. Drop through the hole. Book on the floor. It is the last book, volume 1. You can go ahead and examine that. Don't do that. And we get the eagle medal. Come over here. Diary, lore, who cares? Push the switch on the gravestone. Go down the ladder. Run down. Giant spider. Don't worry about it. Another giant spider. Don't worry about it. Turn right. Turn left. More shotgun shells on the floor. If you can... Come on. Pick the thing up. Oh my goodness. Are you really doing this? There we go. There's a mulching spider in there, dude. Just don't worry about it. Past the spiders. Don't even worry about it. They do nothing. They're actually kind of cute. In a weird way. Just gotta go to the opposite end, go through the door. There's a red herb and a blue herb here, in case you get poisoned. Dagger here. Pick it up. And since I have so many shotgun shells, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with these zombies. Just for ease of... I had to reload? Are you kidding me? Well, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna get tagged here. How embarrassing. Oh, I'm in danger. Just kidding, I'm fine. Come over here, power supply for the elevator. Turn that back on. Alright. Don't even worry about it. We're never going to be in here again. Come over here to the end. Unlock the door. This will bring us to the kitchen, which we actually haven't been in for the whole game. Bit of a room. Dagger on the table. Pick that up. Zombie. Normally we'd play some, we'd play some round robin with him, but since I have so many shotgun shells, I was just going to dispatch him. Take the elevator. The elevator only goes one place. We're going to turn to our left, Jill's right. There's going to be a zombie. Blow him away. Enter this door. And we've got some items. We've got acid rounds. We've got even more shotgun shells. Battery pack on the floor. But most importantly, the battery. So now with the battery, we are done with the mansion. Swing around here to the right, down the hallway. This will take us back to the opposite portion of the crow hallway. Use this door. This will take us back to the dining room balcony, and like I said before, so long as you just make a beeline for the double doors to the main foyer, the hunter on the opposite end will never touch you. He's over there doing hunter stuff, don't worry about it. Okay, I am going to have to to do a little bit of inventory management. So, make our way back to the graveyard. Back to the stained glass window. And I do apologize, I'm not really speaking really out of the run itself. There's a lot of information to divulge, and I want to stay focused, so there's no side banter, and I do apologize for that. I'm gonna do some inventory management real quick. I'm gonna have to go out of my way for this. I should have done it the first time I was here, I just didn't think about it. So, we're going to put in the eagle metal. And we're going to pull out the crank. Yeah, it should be fine. So, now it says the doorknob's been repaired, so now we can go through this door at our leisure, although this will be the final time we will be using this door. So it doesn't even matter. Come back out here. Oop, I'm gonna unequip the shotgun. It just makes Jill move a little bit faster if she's not holding a weapon. I say that, and I'm actually just gonna re-equip it. Mainly because I don't want to deal with these dogs. And it'll become apparent why here in a moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with them. There's a green herb over here I'm gonna grab.
You're doing great. I'm very entertained. We'll have to watch again as I'm learning because information bulk.
It's a lot. If you're doing this for the first time, it is indeed a lot, and I don't blame you. The only reason I picked up on it so fast was because I had just come from a fresh full playthrough, so I already had that information uploaded in a way. See, I got tagged, but I actually didn't get poisoned. But either way, that's why I grabbed the blue herb. Back down the elevator. And as I said before, I'm just going to go ahead and deal with these dogs, because they do get annoying. Over here, place the battery.
I'm a snob.
Snick a snack. We're gonna come back up this elevator, which is gonna take us to the first courtyard. And normally there would be a dog waiting right there, but since I already took care of the dogs, they're not there anymore. We're gonna come back to the pool. And now that we have that elevator unlocked for us, we're going to go ahead and reseal the pool to have it fill back up with water. We're going to use the crank. And if you're going to be rewatching this run, go ahead and drop some entertaining stuff in the comments to amuse yourself as you're watching. Feel free. But anyway, we're going to come back to the first courtyard and we're going to go back down the elevator. And now the waterfall has disappeared, which opens up into a path. We're going to go down the ladder and enter the caverns. We're going to run forward. And we're going to get an item box and typewriter. We're done with the crank. We are also done. We are not done with the shotgun. You know what? We don't need that blue herb. Swing back around here. We're going to enter this door on our left. Down to our left, which would be just forward, around through the door. In this next room, you can choose whichever direction to go in, whether it's just forward or to the right. It doesn't matter, it all leads to the same place. Don't worry about that item on the floor. That's just a handgun round, or a handgun magazine. Enter this door here at the far end. And down through. We're going to get another cutscene. As our friend Enrique, he was alive, although he knew too much and had to be dealt with. We're going to get the red crank from him. Basically, someone snuck out from behind and shot him dead. 1 second. I didn't really have to kill that hunter there, but you could just blast him once to knock him down and then just run past him. You'll never be in that room again, so it doesn't matter if you kill him or not. I actually haven't played Final Fantasy VII, period. As weird as that might sound. But no, I haven't played Crisis Core. There's going to be 2 hunters in here. It's going to be a little bit tight. That's 1 hunter down. Okay, and that's 2 hunters down. You actually want both of those hunters dead because we're going to have to be back in this room later. Reload my shotguns. Just actually, you know what? I'm gonna use that. Actually, I'm gonna equip the grenade launcher. We're not done with that. Although we are done with the shotgun. We will no longer need it. And I'm going to go ahead and set up here. I'm going to grab the eagle medal, the wolf medal, and the metal object. Come over here, come over to the side. There's a little panel. Use the well, it's the hexagonal crank. If you
Something entertaining here.
If you inspected the cranks, the green one had a square protrusion. This red one has a hexagonal protrusion. I just call it the hex crank. I'm fine. So we're gonna go through here. Now, you might want to save here. Or you might want to save at that typewriter over there because this next place can be a little tight. Huge boulder blocks the way. Turn around. As you run back, the boulder's going to dislodge. You want to keep running and go to the left. Which would be, or the right, which would be your left, rather. Cutscene. That is a one-hit kill. That will absolutely kill you if you miss it. So you might want to save there as a precaution. So that boulder knocked out the wall. We're gonna go through the double doors. This is why I wanted the two incendiary rounds, because of this room here. But now that I only have one round, I'm gonna have to improvise a bit. Normally this would be kind of cut and dry. That took 5 shots. That took a lot longer than I wanted. But it's dead. Go over there, grab the survival knife. You're going to need it. Actually, I'm going to... Oh. Actually, you know what? I like that a lot better. I'm going to do that from now on. Screw that survival knife. We're done with that. If you go over here, there are blue herbs in case you get poisoned. Well, you're gonna move over here. Move down here. Down here. Behind us is nothing, don't worry about it. We're gonna come over here to this panel. We're gonna use the hex crank 3 times, and if you see there at the end, there's another boulder. Number 2. And finally, number 3. Now you want to immediately get ready, because as soon as we exit the menu, just run up and to the right. The boulder will pass right by us and get lodged in the wall behind us. Go through the door. And now we've got another bit of a puzzle room. Avoid the disc in the middle. It's not too important, it's just kind of awkward and time consuming. Just come to the opposite end of this statue here. Push it to where it's flush with that kind of indentation in the wall, if you can see it. Okay, get away from the statue now. Come over here. Use the hex crank. The indentation in the wall will push out, and it'll push out the statue for us. Use the crank again to recess the indentation. And now, the way I do this is I come over here to this side. And the camera angles are what really kill this.
Final Fantasy, it's great.
Oh, I mean, I love Final Fantasy. I played a lot of the early ones, and I played 10. I've played 12. I haven't played any of the newer ones, but the 7, 8, and 9 era are eras of Final Fantasy that I've avoided. Not for any particular reason. I don't have anything against the game. It's just I waited so long to play it, and now that they're so old, they're kind of aged, and I'm just not really all that invested in it. But anyway, the disc in the middle of the room rotates the statue. And I'm probably going to get... Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. So, what you want is... See, this is why... The camera angles are so awkward. You want to get that statue facing forward, and then you want to push into this recess, and if I get that this is the first time, like I always do, I'm a god. The middle plaque will open up, and we will get... I don't have any inventory space, so I'm going to use that. Actually, you know what? There, free up another inventory spot. So we're gonna get the cylinder. We're done with the acid rounds anyway. It's not a big deal. I kind of went ahead and prepared early, so normally when you go back to that item box anyway, so you could just prepare while you're there. I just went ahead and did it a little early. Not really a big thing. So just back here, back into the spider room. Over the opposite end. Over to the right. Down. You know what? I might as well. Screw it. We're done with the hex crank. And we don't need that survival knife. So at this point, you should just have the grenade launcher, the 2 emblems,
They have a remake with new
the metal object
on PS4.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Actually, I think Jordan, or sorry, I think Senior Coconut has it. Anyway, down here, go down, hunters are gone, so we don't have to worry about it. Through the door, and just go straight. There's another path further down. Go to the end, there's a console, interact with the console, open the lid, that gives us the shaft. Take the shaft, combine the cylinder and the shaft to create the cylinder shaft. Now normally you would examine it and there's a cipher on the shaft that you would have to uncover.
Thinking it was about zombies, but really it's sharks, spiders, and snakes. Oh my!
It really is. The code is 4231. Normally you would turn that cylinder shaft around and there's a cipher that you would have to decode from it, but you know, I just know the code. So that brings the elevator up. Don't worry about that item, it's another handgun magazine. Interact with the elevator switch. Barry's gonna come in and assist us, as he always does, because he's such a good guy. Another cutscene, skip it. There's only one door, go through it. This is the Lisa room. Just go down. Go down. Turn to your right. There's Lisa. And note that handle on the wall. We're going to be using that later. Now, this is another circular room. You can kind of kite Lisa.
4213.
4231. I'm gonna grab these for safety. I don't necessarily need to. Lisa's getting really, really close. That's fine.
Okay.
You can kind of shoot her. Come down here to the end. There's a box. Push the box once down this way, and then you will want to push it onto that conveyor. Did I get that right? 4231. You'll have to go back and look. I thought it was 4231. I mean, I got it right. I might be remembering it wrong. Interact with this. That'll send the box off. And you're kind of forced to sit here and wait for this. There we go. Go back. You're gonna have to kite Lisa around again.
I'm just taking notes.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know why, but Lisa's always in this corner. Like, she's always near... Well, she's near the lever. That makes sense when I think about it. Come on. There we go. I'm just kiting her because I don't want her to, like... I don't want to go too far and then turn her around and then have her block me off from where I need to go. Just run back around through here. Through the door. Through here. And betrayal. Barry has betrayed us. Don't hold it against him, though. He's doing it for his family, his wife and kids. He's being used, so don't take it personally. But we did just get betrayed. So you're gonna come down here. Here's the conveyor with the box. You're gonna push the box out. And here at the end is a trash compactor. We're going to push this box into the trash compactor. Interact with it. It's going to smash the box. And what is that? Looks like a machine gun. Or some kind of weapon. Well, it is.
Companion cube.
Unfortunately, it's broken. Smashing it broke it, but don't worry, it's fine. We can still... There is still a use for the broken flamethrower. It's tragic, too, because it's the cube and we use it, and we don't really use it, but, it's our friend, and at the end we have to destroy our friend. So it's just like Portal. Anyway, come back to the Lisa room. And now this is where it gets tedious. I'm gonna kite Lisa around again. I'm gonna go ahead and combine these. Come on. See, you can kind of juke her out. You gotta be quick about it. Come on. There we go. Just follow me, love. Come on. There we go. That should be good enough. So come over here, come to the lever. Pull the lever. Now if you notice there's another door with some hooks that just extended. We're going to swing back around. We're going to turn this way instead. Here's the hooks. Now this is kind of touchy and it's also kind of time constrained. As soon as the flamethrower goes on, the door unlocks and you can just go through the door. Now we're going to enter this sort of strange altar room with a lot of candles. Nothing important here. Just swing around to the end. Go down into the water. Snakes, do not stop moving. Just make a U around. And now we're in Lisa's room. Immediately turn to your right. There's a jewelry box. Examine the jewelry box. There is our missing stone ring. And some more lore, who cares? Combine the stone ring and the metal object, and we get our second stone and metal object. Over here, in case you get poisoned, is another balloon green herb. I don't necessarily need it, so we're just going to continue on. Up the ladder. And now you will note that we are back in the cabin. So, Lisa's down into the cavern, so we don't need to worry about anything. So just exit the cabin. And it's exactly the same as before. Just head back to the tool shed. Turn here on your left. If you turn right, it circles around to the back. Hug the left wall just like you did before to avoid the zombie. But yeah, if you turn right, it circles back around to the cabin, and you don't want that. It's slow and tedious, and you're bad. And if you go right, you are bad. So just back to the graveyard. Though there are some new zombies, just avoid them. Back up. Back into the tool shed. Go up. And now we retrieve our second stone and metal object from the pedestal, which will lock that door. We are now done with that entire section. And it's been a fun, wild ride, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. So, this will be our final use of the stained glass hallway. Everyone say goodbye. Say goodbye to the crows. Goodbye, crows. I hate you. Swing back around and we'll make our way back to the main foyer. Down the stairs.
Curse you, Cheryl Crow.
And we'll swing back around to behind the staircase to two large doors with octagonal indentations. And this is actually the first interaction you get with these doors. So since we're coming here for the first time, we get that interaction. Into the door, which unlocks the door. Open it. And here is where I'm going to save, because this next fight has a very real chance of killing me. So, I'm going to take the ink ribbons out, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to use the typewriter.
That was fast.
It's actually really simple once you get past all the extra stuff and you know what you're doing. Like, my first playthrough took me 17 hours. Once I started learning this route, like, I got my first like, I looked up the guide to where I, did this thing, and I got under 3 hours easy. It's not difficult if you know what you're doing. The biggest hurdle is getting used to the tank controls, because tank controls aren't always the greatest, especially in the earlier Resident Evils. But anyway, we're going to make our way down here. Go down the ladder. And this is the Lisa boss fight. Do not give Barry back his gun. Cutscene. We're going to immediately turn here to our left. We got these 4 rocks on each end that we're going to push off. Do your best to avoid Lisa. Come over to this one, push it off. This actually is going really well. I didn't want to leave it to chance, so I always save there. I'm not necessarily concerned about the ink is for Squid's achievement. I want to be safe, because I really don't want to throw out a whole hour and a half worth of gameplay just to get pushed off the ledge by Lisa at this fight. But anyway, she's gonna grab her mother's skull. More lore, who cares? We don't. This is a speedrun. You're gonna come back over here, we're gonna grab Barry's 44 Magnum. You are allowed 5 rounds of free shots, whatever you want to kill with it. This gun must have at least 1 round left. The other 5 you can spend however you want, but it needs at least 1. So we're going to come up this elevator. We're going to come over here to this side. We're going to place the wolf emblem. Metal, whatever you want to call it. Come over to the other side. We're going to place the eagle emblem. Another cutscene that drains the water and reveals another elevator. We're going to use the elevator. Guess what, guys? We have probably not even 15 minutes left in this speedrun. We are at the end. Make a U-turn, go down this ladder. At this point, ammunition no longer matters. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to take this grenade launcher, I'm going to blast everything in my way. You can take the shotgun if you want, if you have the ammo, but I take the grenade launcher. There's a zombie, kill it. There's a zombie, kill it. We're going to come down the staircase.
What game's next?
I don't know yet. I haven't made that far yet. This is just more just show off this speed run. I haven't really decided what I'm going to be running next. But anyway, you're going to come in here, ignore the magnum rounds on the floor. They don't go with the magnum I picked up anyway. Come over to the computer. Username or login is John. Password is Ada. Unlock the basement second floor. Password is Cell. And it's going to show us where it is. We know where it is because we don't care. And we're going to unlock the basement third floor. It's going to give us to us for free. And we're done here. Turn back around. Back through the tunnel. Back through the double doors, up the stairs. I think that zombie got back up, so I'm gonna have to kill it again. There's a zombie over here. We're gonna blast it away. Over here on our right, Jill's left, is a password terminal. We're going to use it. Password is 8462. That's going to open up a door in the far corridor. Run over here. Grab the laboratory key. We're done with this room. You can pick the stuff up in here if you want. There's some shotgun shells in the corner, first aid spray on the table. We really don't need it. Down the steps again. Blow the zombie away. Now we're going to go through the tunnel. We're going to turn right instead of left. We're going to go to the end of the hallway. We're going to enter this door on our left. Zombie on both sides. Go ahead and deal with them. And I think they're advanced zombies too, so once you kill them, they're done. You're going to need to kill them anyway because you have to be back here. Here, you want to immediately turn right and down. And this is your introduction to the chimeras. They're like insect-human hybrids. And they suck, and they're ugly and dumb, and I hate them. Take the fuel supply capsule. He's done. Don't worry about him. Back through. We're going to re-enter the lab proper. Go down straight. There's another zombie here. Blow him away. We're going to enter this set of double doors on our left. Then there's another door here on our left. I'm gonna take it. If I can. Tank controls, dude. There's another zombie. Blow him away. Come over here. Seem to be something kind of sturdy door. Open it. Refueling device. Set the capsule. We got the fuel supply capsule. Main ingredient is a nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Do not run. We're gonna have to walk our way back. Do not press the square button for any reason, or whatever your console or device equivalent is of the sprint button. Do not push it. You will die. I think getting hit also triggers it, but since you've killed everything in your way up to this point, it shouldn't be an issue. That guy will become a Crimson Head later, but it's of no consequence. Because we won't even be down that section of the hallway anyway, so. It is what it is. So we're gonna make our way back to where we got the fuel capsule. Turn right. Don't mind those noises. They're over there at the edge. So long as you don't go that way, they won't be a problem. Make your way back to here. Set the capsule. Congratulations, you can run again. So now you can take either the middle path or the far path, it doesn't matter. Run down. Chimera's gonna drop through there. Honestly, you don't need to fight anything. Just keep running. If you get tagged, then you can fight, but honestly, if you keep moving, you won't have to worry about it. Turn to your left. Turn to your right. Turn again to your right. Go through the double doors. Now the way I do this is I turn to my left, Jill's right, I'll make my way to the back, come down near the console, give power to the elevator, and we're just gonna swing around to the opposite end. And that Chimera is gonna follow around in front of us for whatever reason. I don't question it, I just go. So, keep going, don't stop for anything. Go through the door. Go straight. Turn. Go through the doors. Chimeras are no longer a problem. Follow the hallway straight down. The panel is on the right side. Press the switch. Elevator is working. I'm going to go ahead and equip the Magnum here. And we're forced to sit through this cutscene. Straight down, to the left, through the biohazard door, very fitting. 3 cutscenes. Wesker's done a thing, waking up Tyrant. Tyrant kills him. Aim, fire. Tyrant is dead. Come on, where is it? There it is. Pick up the laboratory key from the floor. One shot from Barry's .44 Magnum was all it took to kill Tyrant. Come over to the far end of the room and unrelease the electronic lock. Swing back around. Now we're making our way back to the very beginning of this area. Now we're gonna take a right and go through the tunnel, because if we go straight, then I believe more chimeras are gonna pop out from the grates. So we're just gonna turn left, turn right through the tunnel, turn right through the double doors. Or, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Up the ladder. Immediately to our left, use the lab key, go through. Don't worry about the stuff on the floor. One more cutscene from Brad. He's running out of fuel. Please, if anyone's alive, give him a sign. Don't worry, Brad, we're on it. Fuse box is immediately on the floor, or the fuse unit, whatever. And the area to put it in is right here, to our right. Put it in. Another cutscene, skip it. Another cutscene, we're forced to watch this. Pick up the signal rockets. Come over here to the middle of the helipad. You want to make sure you're in the middle. Use the signal rockets. You just beat Resident Evil. Congratulations. And that's it. That's Resident Evil HD with Jill on Mountain Climber Normal.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Oh, I'm so close. That's a PB. Oh, I'm so close. If I tighten up a little bit, I could get sub 2. But, yeah. So, there you go. Resident Evil HD, everyone. I hope that you had a good time. Good luck, Senior Coconut. You don't really need it. It's just a lot of learning. It's a lot of inventory management. Yeah, 206, that's... Well, I'm going to be taking a picture of that. But, anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And,